Okay, well, we're not in the studio with Dr. Joe. We're actually at Ballantyne Dentistry with Dr. Joe. This is Dr. Joe Hafanda. You've heard me talking about it on the radio 1,000 times, and he and Dr. Christian Yates represent Ballantyne Center for Dentistry. How are you, ma'am?
Doing great this morning, John.
I wanted to get together with you this morning and talk about the dental implant seminars that we've now done for almost 3 years.
Yeah,
Tell me the idea behind this. Why did we start doing these?
Well, John, what we found, there's a lot of people coming into the office just unsure of what their options were. We had to sit there and kind of think, well, how could we reach more people, get them more information about what their options were before them having come into the office, and then we would have to spend so much time kind of going through everything. Well, we thought if we did this in somewhat of a forum that gave them a lot of options and an insight into what they could have, when they came into the office, they would say, you know that one option? I really like that one. So we thought about, let's try some informational type of seminars. And 3 years later, it's been very good.
The benefits of this are not as limited to people as you might think. You might think, well, okay, if I've got a missing tooth, I would be, but you might think if I've got a missing tooth, then I would be a candidate for a dental implant. But people with dentures have found these to be unbelievably, a lifesaver, to the point that they can almost use them as anchors for their dentures.
Sure. John, what we found, people that have kind of gotten to that point where they've had to wear dentures, it's just been, I don't know too many people who wear dentures that come and say, awesome, I got the best fitting dentures ever. We hear complaints of, you know what, they look good, but I hate them. They hurt, I can't eat. I've kind of ostracized myself from my friends because when we go out to dinner, I can't eat that beautiful steak. I've got to eat mush, or I've got to put so much glue in these things that I know in about 4 hours I got to do this thing again, and they're kind of hostage takers there.
I've been to the dental implant seminars, several of them. You guys are blatantly honest about the procedure.
Sure.
How invasive is it? What's the recovery? How much does it cost? How do I pay for that? I mean, that's really the benefit of it, and you guys don't shy away from any of the questions.
No, because here's the thing. Patients, people want information. And let's just say their best friend has the procedure done. They're not going to tell them everything. They're just going to say, gosh, my friend has a really nice set of teeth. I want that. So they've got to come somewhere and find information. Otherwise, they go online. As we all know, online you can find too much stuff and maybe not the right information that's pertinent to you.
You guys specialize in giving people their smiles back. We sell that all the time. But if you've got missing teeth, there are other health concerns with that as well. The bone up above the gum, when a tooth disappears,
right, so does
then
the
that bone starts to erode. So
right.
You need to get something in there just from a health standpoint, not just from a cosmetic standpoint, but from a health standpoint.
Sure. Well, a lot of people don't really think in terms of, you know, if I don't have teeth that I can't chew, I mean, you know what, I'll kind of forgo some of my favorite foods. But when you cannot chew your food properly, you can't digest your food, you can't get the nutrients, it becomes a bigger issue, especially with the bone. Some people say, you know what, I'm gonna get this done later. I got too many things on my plate, I got kids to put through college. However, you're right. If you're not going to do anything about that, that bone goes, you know what, I don't have a tooth to support. I'm just gonna go away. And so when people wait too long, sometimes it puts them out of a certain option, and with dental implants, bone is very crucial.
Dental implants are just one of the things that you do. Dental technology has come such a long way from, most of us kind of have a fear of the dentist or a dislike of going to the dentist.
Sure.
And I think that comes from experiences that we had when we were kids.
Sure.
Or maybe even young adults. Pain, and gosh, the first root canal I ever had, I will never forget it as long as I live.
Yeah.
But dental technology has come so far now. You guys do a 4-in-1 deal where you can have a lot of work done in one sitting.
Sure.
And it has a lot to do with sedation dentistry, which
Sure.
I've done as well.
Yeah. Dental fear and anxiety is one of the biggest crutches that most people will carry around. Having bad experiences as a child, having bad experiences even as an adult, has really shaped the way they view dentistry. So here's kind of a weird concept. What if you could have dental work done and you're so relaxed, you don't even remember it sometimes.
You're not even there for it.
Right. So we've been doing dental sedation for quite a number of years. and it has allowed us to help so many people get past that anxiety, that high fear that keeps them away from getting the dental work that they need to maintain a healthy mouth, to be able to chew, to be able to function, to even be able to smile. So we've got a lot of dental stories of people riding that elevator up and down, the door closed, opening and closing, and there was actually a person stuck there, kind of on the wall, just scared. And so we loved on them, got them in, got them real comfortable after we had done their dentistry through sedation, that when they come in for their cleanings, they're like, I'm here to get my teeth cleaned. It sounds kitschy, but sometimes it is a life changer.
You taught me that it's not just fear of pain, which keeps a lot of people away from the dentist, it's fear of that close proximity. Sedation dentistry can take care of that as well. I'd never thought of that.
Sure, especially when you've had experiences, bad experiences, and you kind of associate the guy in the white coat or the scrubs as that person who's going to do this all over again to you. By having dental sedation, it allows you to just be so relaxed. You've got your music on, you've got your dark glasses. You're kind of in another world while you're getting your smile work done.
When you come in for the dental implant seminars, you'll see the new facility here. And I say the new facility, you essentially have taken over the entire second floor now.
Yes,
but tell me about some of the changes, because you have a surgical suite now, which means you can do anything and everything under one roof.
We do a lot of the procedures here in office. Before, we used to have to have the work done in a different setting other than our office, but we decided, you know what, let's just put it all under one roof. So we took over the whole floor. We have an area, our surgical suite and our recovery room that we do these procedures in. We have kind of our own niche hygiene department over on one side, so it is a bit of a trek back and forth, but it really has allowed us to provide these services in a safe environment and someplace where it's all under one roof.
Well, and we're sitting in the conference room right now, which you didn't have before per se.
Right.
We used to do the dental implant seminars out in the lobby.
Right.
Now you've got a conference room where we can do that. Behind us is where all your dental hygienists are.
Right.
And they kind of used to be cramped into a smaller space, but now they've got almost like their own department. So it really, the facility itself, that's why one of the reasons we urge you to come to the implant seminars is I want you to meet Dr. Joe, I want you to meet Dr. Yates, because I think when you do, you'll understand how comfortable you'll feel with them, and we want you to be comfortable, but I also want you to see the facility, because your staff makes people feel really good here, and the facility itself is beautiful, and it gives you the assurance that you're at the right place.
Well, thank you, John. Not only do we realize that the environment is one big thing that plays into how people feel. You don't have that dental office smell. You don't have that window, you kind of roll up, sign in, and just wait for the next grumpy person to take you back. We actually have a team that is very nurturing, very understanding of the people who have high anxiety and high dental fear. We also have ways to kind of negate that as well, different ways, different levels of sedation, and the way it's set up, that when you come back for your cleanings, you're not hearing all the dental procedures in back that would almost, claws on the chalkboard or make you sweat. You have your own area here where you can come get your teeth cleaned and just be nice, relaxed. So
next time you hear us talking about the dental implant seminars, come and meet these guys and see the facility, and I think when you walk out, you'll feel really comfortable. Ballantyne Center for Dentistry. Dr. Joe, Dr. Hafanda, Dr. Christian Yates. I'm John Hancock from WBT.